Whew, I am just happy to freaking be here today. You ever had those days where it's just like, I don't know, you just really, I don't know, I feel like I take things for granted a lot. And I walk through the doors, and again, I don't want to harp on this too much, but yeah, the cut kind of has my energy way, way down. And I was almost going to be, you know, negative too much. But then I started warming up. I don't know, just letting the music kind of hit me just right. And I don't know, I just kind of started thinking to myself, like, why? Yeah, it's hard. Like, cutting is hard. Would it be a lot easier to just eat whatever I want, being a surplus all the time? I mean, fuck yeah, it would. But again, it's like you choose your hard, you know? Because if I ate in a surplus all the time, ate whatever I wanted, even with training, in a year or two, I'd probably be very, very overweight. And actually, it's funny because what is that called? Your BMI or whatever it is. Um, it says for my height that I'm already overweight at 230. Well, now I'm around 220, 221. Um, so yeah, that's actually kind of funny. But yeah, you just got to choose your hard, you know. And even though this is really hard, my energy is. I'll be honest, it's just in the tank, man, all the way on E. Um, I love it. You know what I mean? And I don't want to take it for granted because who's to say? I mean, hopefully this isn't the case. But who's to say 10 years from now I can't even train? If something happens, you just never know. So, although I'm tired, I'm dragging ass, man. I am. It's like I'm choosing this, and even though it's hard, I would rather have this than the alternative choices. So, you know, sometimes you kind of lose sight of that, and I know I do. I just got to remind myself it could be way worse, way fucking worse. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I got 315 on the bar again. Um, at this point, what I do last week, fucking, did I even get a set of 9 last week? I think I maybe got one. And I will say, I could shock myself. That happens occasionally. I feel like I'm not going to do very good, and I end up doing pretty good. But yeah, I mean, today I would be happy to just get sets of 8 with how I feel. So, like I said, my energy is way down, super depleted. Um, I actually bumped my carbs up a little just to give me some more energy. Like if I was actually prepping for an actual show, which I plan on doing at the end of the year, um, that wouldn't be an option. But, you know, knowing my body, I can still cut, even bumping my carbs up a little bit like I did. Um, will it be as effective as if I didn't do that? No, obviously, but I kind of have some room to just play around with that. Um, and who knows? Even in doing that, maybe I'll extend my cut 2 to 4 weeks longer to kind of make up for the fact that I bumped my. I don't know. I have a lot of options. Like I said, I don't have a show lined up, so I can kind of mess around with it a little bit. But anyways, actually, I can't even remember now. Yeah. 315 on the bar. Let's do it. Let's see how the first one goes. All right. Fucking cool. I got 9. I don't know what that was, but whenever I was doing that, actually, I do know what it was, but I don't know why it happened. You know, I have sciatica problems on and off, but it's been getting a lot better. But for whatever reason, when I kind of got in position here to do this, I could feel it. That sharp shooting pain started shooting through my back, into my ass. And if anyone heard that out of context, they might be thinking something different right now. But yeah, that was not pleasant. But anyways, yeah, I did 9. Kind of wasn't expecting that. Don't expect that on the next one. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna fucking go for it. But you can't always set yourself up for failure and to be disappointed all the time. You gotta have some realistic expectations. You know what I mean? And just judging off how that first one felt, it wasn't terrible. So that's why I said I'll go for 9. It's on the table, but I just won't expect it. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go for it if that makes sense. All right, man. Let's do it again. All right. What is this freaking amateur hour, man? I had that my phone set up. Didn't realize that whole video from here down. My head wasn't even in it. Like, come on, man. Uh, can you guys tell I'm still getting the hang of this? You think by now I'd be, you know, more aware of those things, and which usually I am. I just think it's today and the weeks plural. Like I said, I'm dragging ass. Okay, hopefully it's a better setup. But 315. Dare I say 9 again? We'll fucking see. Well, don't say I didn't tell you guys. I didn't think 9 was gonna happen, but I was gonna give it a shot. Got to live with 8 today on the second set. Now I'm hoping. You know what? Honestly, it doesn't really matter. But I was gonna say I'm hoping on the third one I can get 8 again. But I mean, I only get 7. It is what it is. I'll do. I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing on this, man. It feels really good. I mean, it's a lot of incline, but I throw in one set of incline on my Monday chest days, and you pair that with, I mean, I do 5 sets here. That's plenty. So I think, yeah, I'll do 5 sets here again. The final two being lighter. I'm gonna just focus on some mid and lower chest after that. Sounds good to me. Okay, I guess it just took me a couple sets today, which again, that's kind of been my problem the past couple weeks, but it took me just a couple sets to really wake up. I won't say I feel better, but I just feel more awake, feel a little more ready for these sets. Now, still, don't expect 9 reps again. On this third one, I'll be happy with 7, like I said, but I'll do as many as I can. So, all right. Damn. Yeah, I think I hit a little bit of a wall on that one. Shit. You think I would learn at some fucking point never to get too cocky before a set, even if you start feeling good. And I never freaking learned. I mean, my God. I even did a little pause at the bottom of that first rep because it was feeling pretty light. And then just like that, the weights put me in my place. So it is what it is. Let me go down to 2 1/4 on each side. Do 2 more. And we'll go from there. You thinking what I'm thinking. You're thinking a drop set. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Yeah, I think that's it here. All right, 5 sets and a drop set. I feel pretty freaking good now. So we'll wrap it up here and move on to something else. Good start. Damn. All right, how heavy do I want to go on this? You know what? I'm gonna try to max it out. Now, I will not make any promises that it's gonna be smooth, or even the number of reps that I want to get, but I'll try it. It's so weird. Like I'm getting way better about it. I am. The more you do it, I guess just like with anything, the more you do it, the more easy and natural something can feel for you. So I've been, trying to make an emphasis of still get my 2 or 3 heavy sets at the very beginning of the workout, even on the cut, like I just did. But then everything else is not so much focused on how much weight, but how I'm lifting it. Um, and that's the thing. It's like I still want it to be heavy. Like, I don't want to put this pec deck on 70 pounds and go really slow. I mean, I'd still be doing 30 reps probably. Well, maybe not that many, but you guys get what I'm saying. So like, I'm still trying to find that sweet spot of still challenging myself, going somewhat heavy, but not so heavy that it's just overwhelming and I start to lose my form and control. You know what I mean? So, but I'm getting better. That's what I was gonna say. It's so weird. Like I used to have this thing maxed out with there's a little dial you can turn to add 15 more pounds. I'd even have that turned all the way up, and of course, I'd be going quicker, so that's one reason why. But I could get 12 to 15 reps pretty comfortably. And now I'm trying to have more control, more mind muscle connection, actually squeezing my chest, feeling it where I'm supposed to. And it's different. I can't, having this maxed out does not feel like it did before, basically. And I'm still trying to, you know, cope with that, I guess. Just have that mindset, like I said, not about how much, but how I'm lifting it. Okay, that actually felt really good. Fuck. You can't tell, it kind of surprised me. Cool, man. Cool. Let's do 2 more. Motherfucker. Man, those are three really good sets with a drop set. Like really good. That's the best the pec deck has felt in some time. That was awesome. Oh, man, let's try to keep this momentum going. All right, I was having some pretty serious deliberation in my own head about what I wanted to do next. And obviously, it was a decision between this and I was going to maybe do some high to low cable flies for lower chest. But I think what I might settle on, if I can, just got to wait and see if they're open. But I'm thinking just doing two sets here, skip the drop set. I know, that's fucking crazy, right? Let's do two sets, skip the drop set, and then if the cables are open, do a couple sets there, like I said, high to low, and then maybe do a drop set there. If they're still taking at that point, you guys will know because I'll just stay here and do three sets and a drop set like a normal. And that might be it, actually. I mean, kind of wait how see how I feel after this. But so it really just depends after two sets what I do next. If that's open, then I'll stay here. But regardless, we're gonna finish this chest workout strong. So that's all that fucking matters, right? I'll be honest, I didn't feel great. Hmm. At least it didn't feel like it normally does. Normally, this machine feels really freaking good. Well, let me try one more, and then I might just completely be off this machine. So, uh, uh, okay, that was better. But I think if I can, I'm gonna try to grab the cables real quick. I'll do a couple there. That was better. But yeah, let's move on. All right, I'm not trying to kill myself here. These two sets, they're gonna be challenging, but again, I'm not gonna kill myself. So slow, controlled, pretty much till failure on these two. Okay, I think we're done. Let's pose. All right, how's the camera set up? Don't know if I like it. That's better. Okay, I had to give myself like 3 or 4 minutes before I even did this. My chest is fucking lit up, which is good. But then again, if it's too much, and you're sitting here trying to pose, and your pump is so good, to even do that, it's like, oh my god. But yeah, the last time I tried to get this fucking shirt off, I ripped it. Actually, you can see it right there. There's one of them. It didn't rip all the way, but it was damn close. And then there's a part on the back that did the same thing. So I'm gonna try to get this off without ripping it, and then we'll get right into it. All right, that was short and sweet. But with how I feel, I think that's just what I needed because my chest. I mean, it feels great. Don't get me wrong, it feels fucking great, but it's so pumped up, man, that every fucking pose I hit, it's just, I don't know, it's asking a lot. All right, man, time to hit some cardio. That's it for today. That is it. Hit some cardio. Coming tomorrow on Friday. Hit some a little bit of shoulders, triceps. See how that goes. But yeah, that's it, man. I'm ready to hit the cardio. I'm actually, my stomach is telling me it's getting freaking hungry, which I'm getting pretty used to being on this cut. But yeah, you know how some days are just worse than others. My stomach is just growling like crazy. So I'm gonna knock this cardio out. Eat me a good meal, healthy meal, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.